much for today's game featuring Bluefield College in your hometown, TFC Screaming Eagles. Let's meet your starters. First for Bluefield, number 4, Jordan Huntley. Number 18, Carlos Torres. Number 44, Ozzie Millet. Number 28, Leon Napoleon. Number 25, Edgardo Bernard. Number 14, Nick Meadows. Number 24, Joe Cardona. Number 33, Andreas Holzer. And number 12, Andy Pena. Pitching today, number 15, Alex Perkins. Now let's meet the starters for your Screaming Eagles. Leading off and playing shortstop, number 7, Clifton Dempsey. Batting second, playing left field, number 12, Joey Allen. Batting third, the designated hitter, number 27, Corey Jordan. Batting fourth, playing first base, number 75, Jordan Mills. Batting fifth and playing second, or catching, number 5, Jose Mendoza. Batting sixth, playing third base, double zero, Zach Driggers. Batting seventh, playing second base, number 6, Jack Krause. Batting eighth, playing right field, number 13, Dawson Rickett. Batting ninth, playing center field, number 1, Brandon Tamayo. On the mound today for your Screaming Eagles, number 8, Jonathan Simpson. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise now, and gentlemen, remove your caps for prayer, followed by the playing of the national anthem. Dear Lord, we want to thank you for this time that you've given us to play the game of baseball, Lord. Just be with the guys now as they play. Keep them free from injury. Lord, thank you for this beautiful weather. Just be with us today, that everything we do here today glorifies you. In your name I pray. Amen. Once again on the mound today for your Screaming Eagles, number 8, Jonathan Simpson.
No.
Leading off, number 4, Jordan Huntley.
Good afternoon and welcome to Toccoa Falls College. I'm Will Jones, voice of the Screaming Eagles, and we are coming to you live from Screaming Eagle Field here at TFC. Your Screaming Eagles are taking on Bluefield College Rams today. Leading off for the Rams, here's the first pitch, squaring up to bunt. Came in, their first pitch is at 2:03. We're on the way. Jordan Huntley up to bat right here. Simpson looks in. Here's the pitch. And that's low. 2 balls, no strikes. Jonathan Simpson on the mound for the Screaming Eagles. And he's missed 3 in a row. Already a little bit in trouble right here. Thank you again for joining us here on TFC Eagle Vision on a very sunny afternoon. Wind's starting to blow a little bit. It was coming during the national anthem from center field to third base pretty strongly. Wind has shifted, and now it's going toward right field. That's going to play a factor today in fly balls. Here's the pitch. Got the outside corner, strike 1. First home appearance for the season, Jonathan Simpson. He looks in, gets his sign, and comes to the plate. Check swing, did he go? No, he did not, and the first base runner of the game will be on first with a walk.
Now batting number 18, Carlos Torres.
Now batting going to be Carlos Torres, first baseman for the Rams. First pitch from Simpson, off its mark, throw down to first, not in time. Chase Huntley back to the bag, and 1 ball, no strike is the count. Looking back at second again, or excuse me, at first, trying to keep Huntley on the bag right here. Right now, Simpson has thrown 5 balls and only 1 strike, having a little trouble here in the first inning, finding the strike zone. Way high, looked like a breaking ball that kind of left his hands oddly. Missed it completely, and now he's back down in the count 3-0. Trying not to walk 2 in a row here in the first. Torres leans back a little bit in the batter's box. About halfway through, here comes the pitch from Simpson, way outside, and back-to-back walks will start this game.
Number 44, Ozzie Millett.
Dempsey comes in for third base, trying to calm his pitcher down a little bit here. Ozzie Miller up to bat. Miller's the third baseman for the Rams, and he looks at ball 1 outside. That's 5 straight balls here for Simpson. He's only thrown 1 strike all game. Check second base, first and second here, no outs for the Rams. Here's the first pitch. Hit in the air, popped up, shallow right field, coming in to get this one, and has it easily. Tags up, thought about going to third, but pull back, and Huntley will stay at second. Torres will stay at first, and we have the first out here in the first.
Number 28, Leon Napoleon.
Leon Napoleon up to bat. Leon is the left fielder for the Rams. First pitch breaking ball just missed the zone upstairs. One of the best pitches we've seen so far for Simpson, just could not get to fall in the batter's box. Napoleon swinging on that one, hits it right back. And now the even count, 1 ball, 1 strike. One ball, 1 strike, 1 out here in the first. First and second for Simpson. And a little bit of a tough outing right here. Napoleon quarters his body. There's the pitch, swing and a miss, and ball in the dirt. And now we're ahead of the count, 1-2. First time tonight. On deck right now for the Rams is Bernard. Hopefully we can ground into a double play right here and not see him this inning. Here's the pitch. Popped up right above us. Catcher looking for that one. It's going to be out of play. And now it's 1 ball, 2 strikes. Wind picking up a little bit right here, coming straight out of center field. And again, we have to watch out for that fly ball today. That will be a factor. Payoff, hit on the ground. That was low, picked up, and almost picked up, by the way. Bounced off of Dempsey's glove, and the E5 will load the bases up. Hard break right there for the Screaming Eagles, as that should have been at least 1, maybe 2 outs on a 5-4-3 double play. But instead, it bounced out of Dempsey's glove, and now we have bases loaded with 1 out. Number 25, Bernard, is up to bat now. First pitch is in there for a strike. Simpson was looking inside and grabbed the corner. Jose Mendoza catching here for the Screaming Eagles. Way high, and that's the same pitch we saw earlier. Looks like a breaking ball, maybe a curveball or a slider. He cannot get down. Checks the bag, comes to the plate, swinging and hit that one foul. Just got enough of it to foul it off, a little behind it. And now it's 2-1. One ball, 2 strikes here. Simpson trying to get something started. Strike 3 called on the outside corner. And now there's 2 outs. Beautiful pitch right there. Simpson, as he found the outside corner, and looks like a curveball that was going away from the batter. Just got enough of it to get the strike. And now there's 2 outs. Still bases loaded, trying to pitch himself out of a jam right here. And here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Nick Mendoza's up to bat. Long link in his second. Coming to the plate. Hit in the air. That's going to be a base hit. 1 will score off that one. Here comes the second one. Relay 3 going into third. Safe at all bases. 2 runs will score here on the RBI double by Mendoza. Good pitch right there by Simpson. Got a lot of the plate. And this is a great hit by Mendoza as he went straight up the middle. No chance on that one. Cardona up to bat. And here's the pitch. Strike 1 called on the outside corner. Two 2-0 lead for the Rams in the first, second, and third. 2 outs. And here's the pitch, way outside. The Rams catcher in the left-handed batter's box awaits his pitch. Hit in the air, right side, fading foul, and out of play. Good pitch right there by Simpson. A little scary as he crushed that ball into right field, but was behind it and pulled it foul. Payoff pitch hit just foul on the right side. And that's two that he scorched over on that side, just behind the fastball of Simpson. Wind picking up here coming out of center field. Strike three called on the outside corner. Rough inning for the Screaming Eagles. Two come around to score, but it's our turn to see if we can take a few runs ourselves. We'll be back. Welcome back, TFC fans, to Toccoa Falls College here in the bottom of the first inning. Pitching for the Rams right here is going to be Alex Perkins.
Leading off for TFC, shortstop number 7, Clifton Dempsey.
Leading off now is number 7, Clifton Dempsey. For the Screaming Eagles, usually play third base, playing shortstop right now. Looks like Landon McClain is taking a day off, resting in for tomorrow's games. Perkins looks in. His first pitch is on the outside corner for strike one. Kind of a tough inning for the Screaming Eagles in the first, at the top of the first. That one's ball one. Simpson had a little trouble finding the strike zone, had two back-to-back leadoff walks. 2 runs will score off them. Both of the walks were the runs that scored. And the umpire is warning Perkins about balking. Looks like he didn't come all the way to the rubber the first time. Umpire walks out, gives him fresh ball. And we'll watch that the rest of the game and see if Perkins will balk. Maybe put a man on. 2 balls, 1 strike here. No outs in the bottom of the first. And that's somehow going to find the strike zone. Looked pretty low from up here. Dempsey thought it was low too. But even out the count, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Perkins is throwing gas right here. From the windup, payoff. Hit on the end of the bat, fouled off just behind the fastball. And it'll stay 2-2. This is game 1 of 3 games against the Bluefield Rams. First one is today. Next 2 will be a doubleheader starting tomorrow at 12 p.m. as that one's fouled off. First one will be at 12. The second one will follow probably about 30 minutes after. Make sure to join us here on TFC Eagle Vision. We'll start coverage at 12 o'clock. Wind has shifted again. Now it's going toward third base, coming from center field. That'll knock down anything that goes up. And here's the 2-2. Hit in the air. That's going to get close and caught by the center fielder. Just got hung up there. Looked like it was going to be a single for a second, but just stayed in the air way too long.
Step under number 12, Joey Allen.
Joey Allen up to the plate for the Screaming Eagles. Left fielder today. He steps in. Had a solo home run last week against Johnson University. They really busted the game open. Looking for something right here. Here's the first pitch. Just behind it, fouled it straight back. Now it's 0-1. Screaming Eagles sweep the Johnson University Royals last week. 3 games. Kind of a pitcher's duel in the second one. 12 walks issued for the Johnson University pitchers, as that one's just high. Only about 60 degrees here, but the wind is cooling that down quickly. And here's the 1-1. Swinging and fouls that one back, and Joey's just behind it. On deck is Torrey Jordan, and in the hole is going to be Jordan Mills. Umpire walks the ball back out to the mound. A long walk back, and hope that the umpire doesn't keep that up because it will elongate this game. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out here in the bottom of the first inning. Nobody on for Allen. Way high. Ball 2 looks like something off speed. Maybe the wind had a little to do with that one rising just a tad. Payoff. Low for a ball. Interesting because that's about where the last one was that he called a strike. A little inconsistency by the umpire right here. And now the first full count of the game for the Screaming Eagles. Perkins looks in, gets a sign from the windup, and the payoff. Strike 3 called outside. Allen did not like the call, and we have 2 away.
Now batting designated here, number 27, Torrey Jordan.
Torrey Jordan up to bat today. He is DHing for the Screaming Eagles this afternoon, and looking to get something started here late in the first. First pitch is to him, is swinging, and fouled that one away. Sun's starting to peek out a little bit more, brightening up the ballpark. And here's the pitch. Swinging a high fly ball, right field, but playable. And there's the first inning. No runs, no hits, no errors for the Screaming Eagles. 2-0 Rams lead. Here we are in the top of the second inning here. 2-0 lead for the Rams. Screaming Eagles trying to hold them to it right here. The bat's going to be Holzer. First pitch to him is taken low and inside. Working quickly right here, Simpson. High fly ball into right field. That one was crushed, but it looks like playable. Shading over and making the catch is going to be Tamayo in center field, and one away.
Now batting number 12, Andy Pena.
Pena up to bat right here. One away for the Screaming Eagles. First pitch is taken high for a ball. So far, Simpson can't get the breaking ball to fall into the zone. Staying a little upstairs. Scoring it to bunt, hitting it right back to the pitcher. Not a great bunt right there by Pena. An easy throw to first, and there's two away here in the second.
Now batting number 4, Jordan Huntley.
And back to the top of the lineup here for the Rams. Jordan Huntley up to bat. Walked the first time up on 5 pitches. Simpson getting into a groove right here. First pitch is just high. Simpson ready to go. Huntley finally steps in. From the windup, here's the pitch. Just low, ball 2. That spot's been kind of inconsistent right here for the umpire. Working quickly here is Simpson. Swing and a foul ball right side into the net. Now it's 2-1. Wind picking up a little bit more, going into left field now. Swing and a miss right there. Threw a breaking ball past him, got him off his rotation. It was way out in front of it. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here in the second. Simpson working quickly. And the payoff pitch is on its way. Hit on the ground, but foul on left side. Third base side, that was close, but no cigar. Huntley takes his time getting back in the batter's box. Pretty far up, not afraid of a fastball here from Simpson. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and there's a second inning. Struggled a little bit in the first, but Simpson found his rotation and got his men. 1-2-3 second inning, 2-0 Rams lead, and your Screaming Eagles are coming up. And here we are in the bottom of the second inning right here.
First baseman number 75, Jordan Mills.
Jordan Mills up the bat for the Screaming Eagles. First time we've seen him today. Perkins had a 1-2-3 first inning. Looking to have a leadoff hit right here's Mills. Hit straight to third base, having it easily. And the line out makes it 1 out.
Now batting, catcher number 5, Jose Mendoza.
Hard hit, but straight at third base right there. And Jose Mendoza up to bat. First pitch to him is just inside for a ball. Looked pretty good from up here. Well, 1 ball, no strikes, 1 out here in the second. Swing on that one, pops it straight up. First base side and out of play. Perkins working pretty efficiently. He's had 2 flyouts, a strikeout, a line out. And that leads us to Mendoza. Driggers and Cross will be up next. Driggers on deck. And here's the 1-1. Hit on the ground, first base side, bounced off the glove, bound to run to first, close play, no throw, and the first hit will given to Mendoza.
Now batting, third baseman number 0, Zach Driggers.
That will be put in the books as a hit right there. We have a courtesy runner coming in, and Driggers will be the batter. Runner takes his lead. Driggers in the left-handed batter's box, one of the only lefties for the Screaming Eagles we have. Wearing the 0-0. Here's the pitch. Hit on the ground, but foul. Chopper over to first base. And we'll do it again. Again, the wind shifts. Now it's coming straight to home plate. And that one's outside. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out here in the bottom of the second. Catcher gets a sign from his coach, gives it straight to the pitcher, and Perkins is ready. Swinging a hard hit ball, second base, through the hole. That's going to be a base hit for 0-0 Driggers. Jose and Zach both got on base right here. As now number 6, Jack Krause up to bat, the second baseman for the Screaming Eagles. And now he's got a man in scoring position with 1 out. Looks like we're finally ready to go. Krause steps in. Not very far back in the batter's box. Looking to pull something to left field, see if he can get a runner in. Long look in at second. Perkins comes to the plate and taken for a ball upstairs. Alex Perkins doing a pretty good job so far. 1 strikeout on the day. And that one's fouled out. Counts now 1-1. Shortstop playing pretty far back. Second base kind of covering the bag. He'll step off. No one's really covering. Here's the pitch. Way outside. That was a nasty slider. Just 2 outside. That'll be something we'll have to watch later from Alex Perkins, as that had a lot of movement on it. Going from left to right. Hounds fouled off just behind the fastball here is Kraus. She's fouled a few away. It's 2-2. Great at back right here for Kraus as he stayed in there, fouled a few back. He steps a little bit farther back in the batter's box now as he's just behind the fastball. And see if he can catch up to it and put one into right field. Here's the pitch and taken for strike 3 in that exact same spot that he's been so inconsistent so far. And that'll be the first out of the inning.
Right there, number 13, Dawson Rickett.
Dawson Rickett will be up for the Screaming Eagles. 2 outs here. Man on first, man on second here in the second inning. Trying to at least score a run. Ricketts is ready. Here's the pitch. Way high, taken for a ball. As a hitter, you have to watch each umpire. Each umpire has a different kind of strike zone. It looks like he was going to call low and outside. Hit in the air, right field. That might get down, but it's going to be foul. Exactly what we're talking about with the wind. That a play in it. That looked like it was starting to go in fair. The wind got a hold of it and started carrying it foul. Went over the fence. It's the second strikeout of the day for Ricketts so far. Excuse me, Perkins. Dawson's ready. Open stance. Perkins looks at second base. And delivers. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Almost lost his footing. As he was looking to put something away. An important pitch right here. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Excuse me, 2 outs. Scoreboard is a little behind us. And here's the payoff. Outside. Looks like Alex was looking for that little corner and just missed it. Productive inning for the Screaming Eagles so far. Back-to-back singles from Mendoza and Driggers. 2 men on. And that one's fouled away. Pretty good at bats here. Jack Cross was up there a while, found several back. And now Rickett. Even if they don't get on base, they are wearing Perkins out, hopefully to get him off the mound quicker. And here's the payoff. 1-2. Swinging and pop that one up. It's going to get out of play. And we'll do it 1-2 also again. Second base holding Driggers on. Excuse me, Mendoza on. And here's the 1-2 taken high. And now we have a full count. Three balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here in the second inning. Perkins looks in and delivers. And taken for ball 4, and now the bases are loaded.
Now batting, center fielder number 1, Brandon Tamayo.
Brandon Tamayo comes up with bases loaded, had a productive last series against Johnson University. Walked 3 times and had an RBI single to give us the lead. Tamayo's ready. Crowd's getting into it. And the first pitch to him is taken upstairs. 1 ball, no strikes, 2 outs. Bases loaded here in the second inning. Trying to tie this game up. Here's the pitch. Outside, ball 2. Perkins looking a little rusty right here. Two-out walk. Loaded the bases up. Here comes Tamayo. 2 balls, no strikes. Here's the pitch. Hit on the ground. Second base should be an easy ball. Popped out of his mitt. Throw to first is going to be close. Safe. And that'll score the run. And the E4 will give us a run. 2-1's now the score.
Now batting shortstop number 7, Clifton Dempsey.
Dempsey back up. 0 for 1 today. Flied out to center field the first time he was up. And now has another opportunity to score a run. Here's the pitch. Swung on and fouled over the right side for strike 1. So the bottom of the second took a turn for the Rams. Has down 2 back-to-back singles, strikeout, and a 2-out walk and an error gives us a point. Here's the pitch. Swung on and hit over the center. Is that going to get through it? It's going to be as he knocks it down. 1 run will score. Here comes the second. Throw-in's not going to be good. Diving back to first and 2-run single for Clifton Dempsey.
Now batting number 12, Joey Allen.
And just like that, we're back in the ball game. 3-2's the score. And the Screaming Eagles scoring with 2 outs here. First and third, Joey Allen up to bat. And here is the pitch. Swing and a miss on a fastball high, as Allen was swinging for the fences. And Allen represents the 8th batter that's come to the plate this inning for the Screaming Eagles. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Got him swinging on both of them, and now he's behind in the count with 2 outs. Wind's picking up again, going straight out to left field is Galen right here. And here's the 0-2. Runner goes. Swing and a foul back. Just got enough of that one to stay alive. Dempsey's contact will be ruled a hit since Torres dove for that one. Just knocked it down. And Dempsey almost got thrown at first as he took a large turn. And here's the 0-2, fouled off, right side again, out of play. And Perkins having a little trouble putting anyone away right now. Look in, there's the pitch, swing and a miss, strike 3, but not before the Screaming Eagles score 3 runs on 3 hits. 3-2's a score, and we'll be back. welcome back to the top of the third. 3-2's the score. Screaming Eagles lead. The great second inning. First pitch swing, pops that one up. Shallow right field, taken easily. Jack Cross, the second baseman, out to get that one. And one away already. Ozzie Millett up bat. Here's the first pitch to him, way outside for ball one. First plate appearance was a walk. Saw 4 pitches, and now he is still not seen a strike. High fly ball going to foul territory and out of play into the bullpen. Simpson had a pretty hard first inning. Not a lot of productivity, but then all of a sudden really came out and has been put away baseball ever since. Here's the pitch. There's low. Three balls, one strike here from Millett. Swung on that one, popped it 1.5 miles high in the infield. Coming down quickly, Dempsey has it, and there's 2 outs. Simpson throwing a lot of off-speed pitches to get him to pop it up. And that was hit really hard in the air. Napoleon up to the plate right here. Reached on an error first time over on third base. Error was charged to Driggers. Looks like after we signed off, they awarded another error to the Rams on that 2-run hit over there. So Dempsey will not get the RBIs. Charges an E4, the second E4 of the game for the Rams. That one's outside. So Torres struggling a little bit on second base for the Rams, as that one's way low. And I think Simpson may have started going a little too fast for himself. Now it's behind the count, 2 balls and a strike. 2 outs here in the third, and here's the pitch. And that one hit him. That one did not feel good. Hit him right on the elbow, and he'll walk to first. Napoleon looks like he's going to be okay. Walks out first base, as that was just a breaking ball that didn't break. Still looks like he's in some pain over there, and we'll see if he's going to be all right. Looks like Napoleon's going to be okay. Got nailed pretty hard. And now Bernard's up. 0 for 1 today. Struck out looking back in the first inning. And now he's got a man on. And that one almost hit him. Looked over at second base trying to get him, or excuse me, first base. Napoleon back. Simpson looking a little wild right here. And here's the 1-0. Runner goes. Throw down to second. It's no good. Mendoza had a good jump on him. Lost the ball in his mitt. Fell out of his mitt. And now there's a man in scoring position with 2 outs and a 2-0 count. Simpson delivers. Hard hit ball into right field. That's going to be down and fair. That'll score at least a run. Bernard on his way to second. An easy stand-up double will score a run and tie the ball game up. easy base hit right there. Hard hit in right field, just on the line. Beautiful piece of hitting right there by Bernard. And now he's on second with Mendow's up. 1 for 1 today, a 2 RBI double last time he was up, and we do not want that again with a tie ball game. Simpson checks the bat, comes to the plate, and that one's missed high. Looks like the same breaking ball we've seen all game. He cannot get down. A lot of movement on it. Coming down looks like a slider, but still a little high. No one covering second. Here's the pitch. Just outside, ball 2. Simpson trying to shake off that last double and get out of this inning. And here's the 2-0. And that's low 3-0. Ball got away from Mendoza, jumped on that one pretty quickly, and kept the runner at second. Hitters count, outside, ball 4. And a double and a walk makes it first and second. Still 2 outs here as Cardona is up to bat. He's 0 for 1 today, struck out looking back in the first. That was one of 2 strikeouts that Simpson had that inning. Simpson has 3 on the day. Unfortunately, he also has 3 walks. First pitch, taken inside. Simpson looks in, gets his sign, and that one's going to be fouled off. A chopper toward first base. Cardona stays alive. 1 ball, 1 strike. First and second, runners are moving on contact right here. As Simpson comes to the plate. That one almost hit him, going for the head. Ball got past him. Both runners will advance, and it'll be charged as a wild pitch. Simpson's starting to lose it a little right here as Mendoza is trying to talk to him, and he walks away from him. Not a good sign from the pitcher. The wild pitch moves the runners, second and third now with 2 outs. Very dangerous in this kind of ball game. 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs here in the top of the third. Swing and a foul ball, right side. That one was crushed. And Mendoza's putting a little heat on it, going back to the mound. Evens the count up, 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here. And that one's taken low. First inning was rough for Simpson. Second one looked like he's pretty shut down. Third one started out good. And everything that's happened has happened with 2 outs. 3-3 ball game. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Ball got away from him. That's going to be thrown over to first. If they can't get this, it will be a run. And it will lead to a 4-3 lead.
Now batting, Andres Holzer.
So the strikeout drop will score a run. It's now 4-3. Rams lead. Holzer's up the bat. 0 for 1 today. Flew out to center field first time he was up. And here's the pitch. Swinging and a miss. Strike 1. Fastball blew it past him over on the outside corner. Here's the pitch. And way inside, almost nicked him on the way in. Simpson's all over the place right now, trying to find a strike zone. Long stride for Simpson, comes to the plate, high, throw to first, it's going to be close. And runner's back just in time. Holzer back into the batter's box. sitting pretty far back and away from the plate, not crowding at all. Getting a lot of air right there, swinging a high fly ball into right field. That's just fair. That'll score at least one run. Here comes a throw in to home, and it only scored run one. Now it's 5-3 with a double by Holzer.
Now batting number 12, Andy Pena.
And a 2-out streak here for the Rams. They scored 3 runs with 2 away. Pena up to bat. 0 for 1 today, grounded out to the pitcher first time he was up. And that was taken outside. Second and third still with 2 outs. 5-3 is the score. Trying to get out of the third inning. And the 1-0 is in the dirt. Bullpen still empty for the Screaming Eagles. Looks like they're going to be staying with Simpson at least for another inning. Too early to try to pull a pitcher in the third inning. And here's the pitch. Low for ball 3. Looks like Simpson might be getting in his own head right here, as this has been a hard inning. Here's 3-0. Strike 1 called. Four walks on the day for Simpson. 3 strikeouts. Here's the pitch. Hit on the ground, second base, a chopper, 3 bounce, picked up, thrown over to first in time, and finally the inning comes to the close, but not before the Rams score 3. It's now 5-3. Rams lead.
Now batting number 27, Tory Jordan.
Welcome back. Here in the bottom of the third inning. 5-3 lead for the Rams. Top inning was not great for the Screaming Eagles. Perkins, first pitch is popped up in the air, a mile high, short. That might be down, but caught by the center fielder. As him and the shortstop couldn't decide who's going to get that one. 1 pitch, 1 out for Tory Jordan.
Now batting number 75, Jordan Mills.
Jordan Mills up to bat. 0 for 1 today. Back in the second inning. Lined out third base. Hard hit ball, but right at third baseman. And the first pitch to him is taken away. Milt made a great play last inning on this ball. There's one away for him. Check swing, didn't go, and it was outside. Wind again shifted a little bit. Now it's coming straight in from center field. It's going back and forth a little bit. And it's starting to pick up. Going to be hard to get anything out of the ballpark today as that one's fouled off back our way. And it's 2-1. The first baseman gets back into the batter's box. Long look in for Perkins, comes to the plate. Strike called on the inside corner. Beautiful pitch. And Mills was kicking himself. He didn't swing at it. Two balls, two strikes, one out here. Here's the pitch. And as we fouled back again, remains 2-2. Perkins got 3 strikeouts on the game and only 1 walk. 3 runs scored. 2 of them were on errors. Actually, all 3 of them were on errors. As that one's going to be taken inside, full count. Second baseman Torres has coughed the ball up twice, leading to 3 runs crossing the plate. Still have not scored an earned run. As the Screaming Eagles. Full count pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3 on ball 4. And now there's 2 down. That was a great pitch right there by Perkins.
Up to bat, number 5, Jose Mendoza.
Mendoza up to bat. 1 for 1 today. Single last time he was up and came around to score. And here's the first pitch to him. Swinging on that. Popped it up. Back our way. And out of play. Scored 2 of the runs with 2 outs already. That was a 1 chopper to third. Fires over to first in time. And there's the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. And it's now 5-3, Rams lead. Welcome back, Screaming Eagle fans. Will Jones here with you. 5-3 is the score here in the top of the 4th. First pitch strike right there from Simpson. Huntley is the batter. 0 for 1 today. Struck out and he's walked. And that one's over his head. So we have some activity in the Rams bullpen. Is Bluefield College looking to do something? Swing a high fly ball, center field, playable for Tamayo, and he has it. Good first out for the Screaming Eagles as Torres will be up to bat. 0 for 1 today. He's walked, and he's flied out. Simpson looks in, gets a sign, delivers, and a ball taken high. Hit on the ground, second base, just through the hole, and a one-out single goes to Torres. Kraus made a good effort to get that one, but it was just put in a spot where he couldn't get to. And now there's one on with one out, and Millett up to bat. 0 for 2 today. He's flown out and popped out. Looking for a ground ball right here, turn 2. And that one was behind him. Simpson's been a little wild today. Several wild pitches. One of them moved 2 runners. Simpson looks at the bag and delivers. That one almost hit him again. It's high and inside. 2 balls, no strikes. Swing and a miss on a breaking ball that went into the dirt. Beautiful pitch for Simpson. It's out 2-1. He's got 3 strikeouts and 4 walks on the day so far. Trying to even that back out right here. 1-1, hit on the ground. Jumped out of the glove, throw to first, high. And he came off the bag, and another error on the Screaming Eagles. That was Drigger's second. It's going to be an E5 on the throwing error. And Millett will be on. Napoleon up to bat. He was hit by the pitch last time he was up in the 3rd and reached on an E5 in the 1st inning. 1st and 2nd, 1 out. Here's the pitch. Swung on and popped up a mile high into right field. Going back to get it and just out of play. Mills ran a marathon to get out there. Ended up in right field. Trying to get a hold of it. And he will go back to his position. And Napoleon's still alive. Simpson steps off the mound, looks back at second. No one was covering. And that got Torres back to the plate. Excuse me, back to the bag. Napoleon quarters his body toward first base. He's twisted his left foot a little bit. And that one's missed high. One ball, 1 strike, 1 out here in the top of the 4th. 5-3 is the score. Rams lead as that one almost hit him. And there's been several pitches that have been behind the runner. That's 2-1. Mendoza makes the long walk out to the pitcher's mound. Have a little conversation with his pitcher right here. Everybody's back in, ready to roll. 1st and 2nd with 1 out. And here's the 2-1. Swing and a hard hit ball into left field. That's down. Coming around 3rd and staying. Throw back into the pitcher. Runner stays at 3rd, and now it's bases loaded with Napoleon hitting that single. Bernard up to bat. 1 for 2 today. Struck out and hit an RBI double in the last inning. We do not want to see that again. Bernard needs a strikeout right here. Simpson needs to give it to him. Here's the pitch. Strike one called on the outside corner. One of the best pitches we've seen so far for Simpson. That was beautiful. Trigger is in on the grass, looking for a bunt situation, and that one's missed high. Bernard in the left-handed batter's box, and that one's taken low. Outfield is shifted towards right field, as you do with a right-handed batter. Comes to the plate, pop that one up, and it's going to be out of play. And evens the count up, 2 balls and 2 strikes here with 1 out. Bernard's still alive. Simpson comes set and delivers. Swing and hit on the ground, but foul into the dugout of the Screaming Eagles. And we'll stay at 2-2. It's been a long inning, but no one has scored so far. And Simpson and the Screaming Eagles are trying to keep it that way. 3 runs were scored back in the 3rd inning. None in the 2nd. And 2 in the 1st. That was way outside. And now it's 3-2. Nowhere to put him right here. A walk means a run and make it 6-3. Simpson steps off the mound, gets his head. Looks in. Likes the sign, comes set. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And it was inside. Ball 4 lost him, and it'll conceive another run.
Up to bat number 14, Nick.
Looks like we have activity in the bullpen. They might be pulling in a reliever in the next couple of pitches. Looks like we got a signal from the dugout. And that is the end of the day, looks like, for Simpson, as we have a relief pitcher in. 6-3 is the score, and we'll be back in a second. New pitcher for the Screaming Eagles is going to be R.J. Skeen, usually a starter for the Screaming Eagles, but he'll come in relief for Simpson. Kind of a rough day. And that with 5 walks and 3 strikeouts. And his first pitch is an off-speed, looks like slider outside for strike 1. Way outside, ball 1. Mendoza up. He's 1 for 1 today. Walked back in the third and had 2 RBI double back in the first. Skeen looks in, delivers, the base is loaded. That one's hit on the ground, second base, picked up and dropped, throw to first. That's his only play. And that will score a run. Ruled as a hit right there. Now it's 2 outs. Seven to 3 is the score. Rams lead. And a great pitch right there. Just missed. Cardona is up to bat. Struck out the first time and then reached on a strikeout drop. Simpson threw one in the dirt. Mendoza couldn't handle it all the way back to the fence. And a run did score on that. Inside, strike 2. Excuse me, it's 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 outs, second and third. Trying to get out of the 4th inning. Hit in the air, popped that one straight up, right field. Easy play. And tagging and scoring from third base is going to be Bernard. Actually, that's third out. He came in like he was scoring. Finally got out of the 4th inning. 7 to 3 is the score going to the bottom. Welcome back to the bottom of the 4th inning here. 7 to 3, Bluefield College leads it as Riggers will be up to bat. One for 1 today. Hit a single back in the 2nd inning. And he takes that one high for ball 1. Perkins still in for the Rams. Pretty good day so far. 3 strikeouts and a walk. 4 strikeouts and a walk. Here's the pitch. And taken for a strike inside. That's that corner the umpire has been pretty generous on. Tie count 1-1. And here's the pitch. Outside. Upstairs. Perkins having a little trouble finding the plate right here, as that one was pretty far up. 3 balls and a strike. And Driggers did a great job back in the second to keep the inning going. One did come around to score. Tamayo has reached on an error. And then Dempsey right after him reached on an error, and 2 came to score. And that one's going to be taken for a strike. A beautiful pitch outside. Grab the corner, and it brings it to full count. I always hated full counts when I was playing. Have to swing if it's close, but you don't want to swing at ball 4. And here it is. Hit in the air, left field, short. Calling for it is the left fielder. The shortstop almost came and robbed that one. And that will be the first out of the inning. Cross up to bat now. 0 for 1, strikeout looking in the second inning. It was a long time in the batter's box, though. Wore down Perkins a little bit, fouled several off. And then looked at strike 3 on the outside corner. And the first pitch to him is hit on the ground, shortstop, 3 bounces, picked up, dropped, and that's going to conceive a base runner. And E6 will put us on.
Up to bat, number 13, Dawson Rickett.
Kind of a sloppy baseball game for both teams right here. It's a 3rd error for the Rams, and the Screaming Eagles have 2 also. Rickett up to bat. Walked his first time up. I was back in the second, and now he's got a base runner on with an out. Squares up to bunt. That one came way up and almost hit him. Ball bounced out of the glove of the catcher. Runners return. Cardona jumped up to try to get that one and didn't catch it before he started moving. And thankfully for the Rams, it bounced right back to the pitcher. Oh, we could have a runner on second. Bunts that one. Runner goes to second. Beautiful sacrifice. 2 outs, but now we have a man in scoring position.
Up to bat, number 1, Brandon Tamayo.
And that'll bring up Brandon Tamayo. Reached on an error the first time, hit it to second base. Great hit. It was knocked down by the second baseman, Torres, but did not make a play on it. That did score a run, and now he's got a man on second. Hard base hit will score a run right here. Perkins delivers. Hit in the air, right field. That's going to be close, and it is out of here! 2-run home run for Brandon Tamayo. Got all of that one. Fastball outside, and he made him pay for it as he pulled that one over the right field wall and makes it a 7-5 game. Spark in the TFC dugout, and now we're only down by 2 with 2 outs here in the 4th.
Up to bat, number 7, Clifton Dempsey.
Cliff Dempsey up to bat today. He's 0 for 1, reached on an error back in the second, flew out in the first, and now he has an opportunity to keep this inning alive. Swinging on the first pitch he sees off the edge of the bat, pops it up, easy play for Torres, and there's the inning, but not before a 2-run shot by Brandon Tamayo. 7-5 going into the top of the 5th. Welcome back, Eagle Nation. Here in the top of the 5th inning, 2 runs scored in the bottom with a 2-run home run by Brendan Tamayo. Brings us here, 7-5 Rams lead, and Holzer up to bat. 1 for 2 today, doubled back in the 3rd inning and flew out back in the 2nd. 1-0 pitch. It's upstairs. Holzer's the DH for the Rams, Bluefield College. Bat drops a little bit right there. Swinging on that one, fouls it straight back into the net. Now it's 2-1. He's got an RBI today. That double came back in the 3rd. Put that one right down the right field line. Right on the foul line. Just got in. And here's the 2-1. Low and outside. Skeen now behind in the count, 3-1. Here's the payoff. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Blew that one right past him, and now it's full count. Three balls, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. In the dirt, ball 4, and he lost him. That was a first walk today for R.J. Skeen.
Number 12, Andy Pena.
Pena up to bat. 0 for 2 today. He's grounded out twice. Once the pitcher, once the second base. R.J. checks the bag, comes to the plate, and a beautiful slider, or excuse me, curveball almost got in there, but just inside. Throw back to second, close. But Holzer's back, and now it's 2-0. That was a cutter a second ago that ran away, and Pena did not chase. Here's the 2-0 in the dirt, 3-0, and Skeen kind of losing it right here. That was the 6th ball he's thrown. And 2 batters. Hitters count right here. And that one's low. Back-to-back walks for Skeen. Puts it on first and second. And we are back at the top of the lineup here.
Up to bat, number
Huntley.
2, Jordan Huntley.
Jordan's 0 for 2 today. He struck out, flied out, and walked. And now he's got men on first and second with no outs. And Skeen has a little conversation with Dempsey. Looks like we have someone running out to the bullpen. Starting to get that active. No one up and throwing in the Rams bullpen. Skeen comes to the plate. Strike 1 called on the outside corner. Huntley gets back in the batter's box pretty quickly. A lot of bat movement over his head. Here's the pitch, swinging, and fouls that one back. And now he's behind in the count, 0-2. Skeen looks in, and a timeout call by Huntley. One at a time, step 1 foot out of the batter's box. He's back in, pretty close up front. Waiting on something inside. And this time Skeen steps off. Looked over at first base, didn't like what he saw. And now we're ready to begin. Here's the pitch. Way high for a ball. One ball, 2 strikes. Here's the 1-2, and that one's high. And now it's tied up 2-2. Crowd growing here at Screaming Eagle Baseball Field. We got several people looking for a rally by the Screaming Eagles. Huntley in there. Skeen looks at second base and misses high. 3 in a row is high. He was up 1-2, and now it's full count. Long look into the plate. And here's the payoff pitch. Way high, ball 4. And another walk for Skeen. That is his 3rd this inning.
Up to bat number 18, Carlos Torres.
An unusual outing for R.J. Skeen as he has walked 3 in a row. Still no outs, bases loaded, and here is Torres. He's 1 for 2 today. Single back in the 4th. He's also walked. Long look in. Here is the first pitch. Hit into the outfield across third base. That'll score 1 run. Here comes a second run in to score. Throw into third is good, and the double for Torres will score 2.
Up to bat number 44, Ozzie Millett.
9-5 is now the score. Rams lead. And that just shows you how critical walks are in this game. Back-to-back-to-back base on balls for R.J. Skeen. 2 of them just scored. 1 of them standing at third. Torres gets 2 RBIs on the day, and Millett will come up to the plate. 0 for 2 today. Reached on an error back in the 4th. And here's the pitch. Hit into center field. Pretty far back. Tamayo has it. Tagging and scoring is going to be Pena. And it's now 10-5.
Up to bat number 28, Leon Napoleon.
That brings up Napoleon. He's 1 from 1 today, looks like. He got hit by a pitch in the 3rd, reached on an error, and has a single. Has reached every time he's been at the plate tonight. Man on third, still 1 out. Outside. One ball, no strikes, 1 out here. Top of the 5th inning as that one's popped up foul, right side, over the creek, into the creek. And we have no activity in the bullpen for the Rams. Took me a second. Looks like when the pitchers got up was sitting on the mound. He sat back down. And here's the 1-1 outside. Skeen struggling here. Gets his sign and comes to the plate. Outside, ball 3. If he's not careful, he'll earn his 4th walk of the inning. 3 balls, 1 strike, 1 out here in the top of the 5th. Looks like if he walks him, swing and a miss, strike 2. We might have a new pitcher if he does walk. But he's now got him a 3-2, trying to strike him out right here. Napoleon gets back into the batter's box. Calls time, wasn't ready. Now he's ready. Quartered his body toward first base, looking to pull. Here's the pitch. Hit in the air, left field. That's going to be close. Caught by Dempsey. Trying to tag is going to be Mondos. He goes back. And 2 away.
After that, number 25, Edgardo Bernard.
Screaming Eagles are lucky on that one. Napoleon hit that one a line drive into left field, so you couldn't tell if it was going to be down or not. And they had to hold the runner a little longer than they liked to. And that's Torres on third, and he had to come back. 2 outs, first pitch, strike to Bernard. He's 1 for 2 today, has an RBI double, reached on a walk, and struck out. Skeen delivers, almost hits him in the face. Has to jump out of that one. Ties the count up. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs here in the 5th. 10-5 is a score. It's been a hard couple of innings. 3 runs scored this inning. 1 in the other one. Hit up the middle. Backhanded throw to first in time, and there's the inning. And finally, get through that one, going to the bottom of the fifth. 10-5, Rams lead. Welcome back, Eagle Nation. The bottom of the fifth inning here. 10-5 is the score. Bluefield College is leading. The Rams had a pretty productive top of the fifth. And now coming up to bat is Joey Allen. 0 for 2 today, struck out twice. Once looking, once swinging. Looking to try to lead something off. Perkins still on the mound for the Rams. First pitch, swinging, and fouled that one back. Wind starting to pick up again. Coming in from center field. Taken low. That one scraped the plate on the way by. Good eye by Joey Allen. Perkins from the windup. Taken low for ball 2. Looks like they're trying to get something in the lower half of the strike zone. Get Allen to look at it, but can't find the lower end. Here's the 2-1. Outside. And quickly, it's now 3 balls and a strike here. Allen can decide if he wants to swing or not. And it's got to be perfect for him to swing at it. From the windup. Hit in the air, popped up. Foul ball back our way. And now it's full count. And that was the pitch that Perkins has been looking for a while, that lower fastball. Locked in on that one, got him to swing. And now the payoff pitch is on its way. Swing and a high fly ball into center field, going back and trailing and finally catching up to it for the first out. And now we have Torrey Jordan up to bat.
Up to bat, number 27, Torrey Jordan.
Jordan's 0 for 2 today. Has flied out to center field both times. Giving him some work. He's swinging on the first thing he sees. Pops that one up. First base side. Runs in to get that one. And an easy play for the first baseman. And there's 2 away already here in the 5th. Bernard had to come in pretty far off the baseline to get it, but he did. Jordan Mills up to bat. 0 for 2 today. He's lined out and struck out back in the 3rd inning. 2 away here. And And here's the first pitch to him. Strike one called. On the outside half, a great pitch by Perkins, who's been on it today. Screaming Eagles scored 3 runs back in the second inning, all on errors. And then 2 runs last inning on a 2-run shot by Tamayo. Strike 2 called right there. No balls, 2 strikes. Pitchers count with 2 outs. And here's the payoff. Way high, ball 1. Perkins looking for a breaking ball to drop in the zone and get Mills to look at it, but missed the zone. Infield playing back a little bit. Hot shot. Way high into center field. Calling for his 2 players and taken over by the shortstop. Second time that's happened. And there goes the 5th inning for the Screaming Eagles. No hits, no runs, no errors. It's still 10-5 going to the top of the 6th. Welcome back, Eagle Nation. Here in the top of the 6th inning, 10-5 is the score. Rams lead, and strike 1 is taken. Mendoza up to bat. 1 for 2 today. And that one misses low. He doubled back in the first inning, 2 RBIs. Sacrificed to second base back in the 4th, another RBI, and is walked. RJ had a pretty hard last inning. 2 runs scored off 3 walks, and that one's driven, but just foul on third base side. A great try right there by Driggers. Lays out for that one over the bag, but thankfully just foul. One ball, 2 strikes, no outs. Skeen delivers in the dirt. Ball 2. From the windup, missed high. Breaking ball didn't break too much. Still high and inside. And just like that, 0-2 turns into full count. Here's the payoff. In the dirt, ball 4. As walk number 4 for RJ Skeen.
Up to bat number 24, Joe Cardona.
Still no strikeouts, and Cardona is up to bat. 0 for 3 today. Struck out, flied out, and then reached on a strikeout drop. As that one was just tipped. Flies backwards for strike 1. Sun's starting to peek out again. A little brighter on the field. And the pitch is fouled off. A great pitch right there by Skeen. Off speed. Got him to swing early. And just got enough of it to foul it back. No balls, 2 strikes here. Man on first. Looking for a strikeout or a ground ball. And here's the pitch. Strike 3 called on the outside corner. R.J. Skeen earns his first strikeout of the game.
Up to bat number 33, Andreas Holzer.
Holzer up to bat. He's 1 for 2 today. Flied out, doubled, and walked. Has an RBI. And Skeen trying to do something right here. Lifted into center field. That's going to get down. And a base hit for Holzer. That'll bring up Pena up to the bat. 0 for 2 today. He's grounded out twice and has walked.
Up to bat number 12, Andy Pena.
Pena steps up to the plate. Mid batter's box, not holding back and not right up on the chalk. And first pitch to him. Swing and a miss on a fastball. Runners retreat. 1 out here at the top of the 6th inning. Trying to get out of this one pretty quickly. Still have not turned a double play today. Had 1 opportunity, 2 opportunities. Both times he dropped the ball. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Skeen maybe trying to find a rotation right here. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 out here. And here's the pitch. Hit that one into the glove. Strike 3. And now Skeen has 2 strikeouts.
Up to bat number 4, Jordan Huntley.
Back to the top of the lineup for the Rams. Jordan Huntley up to bat. 0 for 2 today. He's walked twice, struck out, and flied out. Looking for out number 3 here in the 6th. Skeen delivers. Check swing. Did he go? No, he didn't. Ball gets out. And now we have ball 1. Large lead at second, conservative at first. Here's the pitch. Just missed inside and high. Two balls, no strikes, 2 outs here in the 6th. Man on first and second. Skeen checks the bag, comes to the plate. Hit into the air. Left field, that's carrying back at the wall. And that's out of here. 3-run home run here for Huntley. Huntley got all of that one. That lifted off the bat. I didn't think it was going to get out of the park, but it just kept carrying. The wind might have helped a tad, but it's kind of shifted. That carried out of the ballpark.
18, Carlos Torres.
Score is now 13-5. Rams lead. And it's hard for a pitcher after that. Torres up to bat. He's got 2 RBIs himself. First pitch to him, strike. As he's 1 for 2 today. He's walked twice. RBI double. Oh, and a single, so he's 2 for 3. Rough game for the Screaming Eagles pitching staff. And that one's hit into the air. Popped that one up. He knew it as soon as it left his bat. Running in and not making the catch in the outfield. Not good communication. All 3 went for it and kind of pulled off. And that's going to be ruled as a hit.
Up to bat number 44, Ozzie Millett.
Ozzie Millett up to the plate now. So 0 for 3 today. Reached on an error and has an RBI on a sacrifice fly center field back in the 5th. Base runner on, hit on the ground, 2 hops through the middle. And that will put another base runner in play. Napoleon is up to bat now.
Up to bat number 28, Leon Napoleon.
1 for 2 today, singled, flied out, hit by a pitch, and reached on an error. Towers over everybody in the batter's box, corners his body away. First pitch taken for a strike on the inside corner. That was a slider, started inside, came back across the plate. Skeen looks over and comes to the plate. And that one's low. One is lifted into center field. That was crushed. High fly ball taken easily by Tamayo. And finally, this inning ends, but not before 3 more come across the plate on a 3-run home run by Huntley. It's 13-5, going to the bottom of the 6th. Welcome back to Screaming Eagle Field. 13-5 here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Leading off is Mendoza. Swinging on the first pitch he sees, lifts that into the bullpen, which is now active for the Rams. He's 1 for 2 today. He has singled and has grounded out. It's been a tough game for the Screaming Eagles. That one almost hit him. Both pitches together, or pitchers together for the Screaming Eagles, we have 9 walks. And most of those have come around to score. And here's the 1-1 way outside, ball 2. Two balls and a strike. No outs here in the 6th inning. On deck is going to be Driggers, and after that's going to be Kraus. And that one missed inside. Good at bat right here from Mendoza. Fought back from 0-1 to 3-1. Trying to make it on base. Pickens still pitching for the Rams. Comes to the plate. Swing and lifted into left field. And a great diving catch right there by the right fielder. That one didn't feel good as he bounced. Hit the ground. And there's one out. Zach Driggers up to the plate. 1 for 2 today. Singled and it's flown out. Looks like we have a hurt player back out there. Pretty hard hit when he hit the ground. It's going to be Mendoza, who's a right fielder for the Rams. And I said as he came in, his body landed pretty hard on the ground. And they're going to check on him. Hopefully he's okay. Mendoza looks fine. He's back up. May have knocked the wind out of him. He's hit the ground. Thankfully, he's okay. And we will resume playing. 13-5 is the score. Rams lead from Bluefield College. Bottom of the 6th inning. Zach Driggers gets back into the batter's box. One of 2 lefties in the lineup today. A big shift for the center fielder. He comes over a lot. He gets in position, shifting over now. It's left field. As you do with the left-hander, they tend to pull to right field. Here's the 1-0. Swing and 2 chopper to first base, picked up cleanly. Throw to first in time for the out. It's a 3-1 put out for Zach Driggers. And that's 2 away with Kraus up to bat.
Up to bat number 6, Jack Kraus.
Oh for 1 today, struck out and reached on an error. It's an E6, hit it to shortstop, jumped out of his glove. And the first pitch to him. Swung on and lifted into right field, but right at Mendoza. And there's the inning. 3 up, 3 down, still 13-5, going to the top of the 7th. We'll be back. Welcome back to the top of the 7th inning. Hyde is now the pitcher for the Screaming Eagles. First pitch was strike. Hit on the ground, first base side, picked up and walking to the bag is Mills, and there's the first out. That was Bernard, by the way. And that'll bring up Mendoza up to bat. Took a spill in the outfield earlier. Looks like he's actually been replaced. Number 17's up now. We're going to hope that Mendoza's okay. He hit the ground pretty hard, and now he's been taken out of the game. One ball, no strikes. Here's the pitch, and it's low. Ball and a strike, and that one's missed high. Two balls, one strike, one out here. Top of the 7th. Fouled off his own leg. That does not feel good. Hit him on the ankle. Umpire will walk that one over. Just give him a little time to breathe. He'll jump back in, and Hyde is ready to go. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Here's the pitch. Inside. Now we're up to a full count. Here's the pitch. Swung on and tipped right back. Staying alive. We'll do it again. And here's full count again. Swing and a miss, strike 3. And High with his first strikeout of the game. And there's 2 away with Cardona up. Cardona is 0 for 3 today.
After bat number 24, Joe Cardona.
Would be 0 for 4, but reached on a strikeout drop all the way back in the 3rd inning. First pitch at him is hit on the ground. Second base popped up, hit him in the chest, lost the ball. No throw to first, and another error puts a man on.
After bat number 33, Andreas Holzer.
The error will bring up Holzer. He's 2 for 3 today. He's got a single, a double, fly out, and a walk with an RBI. Productive game for Holzer. And that's someone you don't want on with a man on base. Courtesy runner comes in for Cardona, who's the catcher, who'll get geared up, ready for the next inning. 2 away. Here's the pitch. Swung on and tipped into the catcher's mitt, and there's strike 1. No balls, 1 strike. Hard hit ball into right field. Almost got him burnt. Come in to step and then go out to about 2 steps to make the catch. No runs, no hits, 1 error. Still 13-5 to the bottom of the 7th. Welcome back to the bottom of the 7th. New pitcher for the Rams, but the coach did not give the box all of the player names, so I am unaware of his name. He's number 13. And the first pitch is low for a ball. Dawson Rickett up to bat for the Screaming Eagles. 0 for 1 today, sacrificed a bunt, and he's walked. 1-0 pitch in the dirt. Rickett in the batter's box. There's the pitch. Strike one called on the outside corner. Good pitch right there. Two one pitch is taken for a strike low. There's that little corner you got to watch out for. Ricketts gets back in the batter's box, a little farther back, open batting stance. Here's the 2-2. Check swing didn't go, and that's ball 3. Now we got a full count situation here with no outs in the 7th. Tamayo, Dempsey, and Allen are due up after Rickett. And here's the pitch. Hit on the ground, foul ball, and we'll do full count again. Still 57 degrees around here, but winds are gusting up to 11 miles an hour, which is making it very chilly. And here's the 3-2 again. Another foul ball off the plate, and he's staying alive. We'll do full count again. This is the third 3-2 pitch that will come across the plate as Rickett has fouled several off. And the payoff. Taken for ball 4. A great at bat for Rickett. Puts a man on with Brandon Tamayo up to bat. He's 1 for 1 today with a 2-run home run back in the 4th. Reach on the error. Hit the last one to right field, right over the fence. Looking for something big right here. And here's the pitch. Outside. Big lead at first for Rickett. Let's see if we'll see a steal right here. Big secondary. Pitch was upstairs. Cordana bouncing up right there, looking at second, and does a huge secondary lead by Rickett. Tamayo, 1-1. And the delivery. Hit on the ground, back to the pitcher, up the middle, and there's a base hit. Now we have 2 base runners with Clifton Dempsey up to bat.
Up to bat number 7, Clifton Dempsey.
He's over 2 today. He's popped up and flew out and reached on an error. 2 on, no outs here in the 7th inning. Last chance for the Screaming Eagles. Pitcher toes the mound, looks in, gets a sign, comes set, checks the bag, and delivers. First pitch strike right up the middle. That's the best pitch he'll see at this bat. And here's the 0-1. Swinging on a ball that was way outside. Found it back. Now it's 1-1. No balls, 2 strikes. Here's the 0-2. Swung on and just nicked it back. Rickett thought it was pass ball. He was on his way to third. He'll have to retreat back. Tamayo on first, Rickett on second, and Dempsey at the plate. Here's the payoff. Hit in the air, foul. We have action over in the Rams bullpen. Check swing, did he go? He did not, and there's ball 1. Good discipline right there by Dempsey as that one fell out of the zone to not swing on it. And they're going to do a late check, and he did not go. One-two, hit on the ground, chopper to third base. He missed that one. They're coming around third and holding him there. And the E5 will load the bases up.
Up to bat number 12, Joey Allen.
That is the 4th error for the Rams, 3 for the Screaming Eagles. And you could tell that Millett, his mind was already on the throw before he got the ball in his glove. He kind of flinched at the last second, pulled his glove up, and ball went under. And now it's bases loaded with no out, and Joey Allen up. 0 for 3 today. Struck out twice and flown out. First pitch to him, outside, and they're going to hold him at third. Rickett's only 90 feet away. Long look in, hit on the ground, up the middle, up the gut. One will score, and they're going to pull him to third. Tamayo stops at third, and 1 run in for the Screaming Eagles on the single by Joey Allen.
Up to bat number 27, Terry Jordan.
South side and east side. Gooch. They call me P. Coach.
Now it's 13-6. Screaming Eagles score on that. Still no outs. Torrey Jordan up to the plate. Swinging on the first pitch he sees. Fouls that one over. And aggressive on the first pitch. He's over 3 today. He's flown out twice. It's popped out to the pitcher. Trying to get a big inning in is Torrey Jordan, the DH for the Screaming Eagles. Second pitch in the dirt. Got away from him. Late jump. And no run will score. As Tamayo might have scored on that if he jumped as soon as the ball got over. But left late, and he'll retreat. 1 ball, 1 strike to Jordan. Here's the pitch. Swung on and fouled back. Now he's behind. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Still no outs here in the 7th inning. Huge lead at first. Ball got loose. They're going to send him. No throw, and that will score a run. So the wild pitch will conceive a run, and now it's 13-7, chipping it away at the lead, little by little, but a long way to go. All runners moved up. Now it's 2nd and 3rd, 2 balls, 2 strikes, no outs, 13-7 here in the 7th inning. Here's the pitch, swung on and driven into right field. That's drifting foul and out of play. We're going to do 2-2 again. Jordan steps back into the batter's box. Far up in, looking to put something in the outfield. Comes set and comes to the plate. Outside, ball 3. First base is open. A walk will put him there. 3 balls, 2 strikes, no outs. And here's the payoff. High fly ball, left field. That's got a chance and drifts foul. Hard hit ball in to left field. May have at least been a double, but drifted foul, and he'll get back into the batter's box with 3 balls and 2 strikes. Big pitch right here. There it is. Strike 3 called on the inside corner. And that'll bring up Mills 0 for 3 today with 1 out. Runners on second and third. Here's the pitch. Hit to third, throw over to first is in time. That'll conceive a run. Runner moves to third. There's 2 outs. That'll move the score to 13-8. Screaming Eagles still trailing here with 2 outs. And Mendoza up to bat. 1 for 3 today, has a single. First pitch is bouncing in there. They're going to hold the runner at third. And now it's 1 ball, no strikes. Long look in. Mendoza, open batting stance. There's the pitch, and it's high for ball 2. Having a little trouble finding the strike zone this inning. Screaming Eagles trying to take advantage. 3 runs already scored this inning, trying to make it 4. And here's the 2-0. Low for a ball. Looks like that tagged the umpire on the way out. He's bent over. And we'll give him a second, catch his breath. Looks like we're all good to go right here. Umpire is back behind the mound, or excuse me, the plate. And we'll return. Here's the pitch. Taken for a strike outside. Here's the payoff pitch. Check swing, didn't go. That's ball 4. And now we got runners at the corners. One for 3 today is Driggers. Comes up to the batter's box. Kersey runner on first. Flown out, grounded out, and has a single. Long meeting over at the mound. Looks like we're going to have a pitcher change, and we'll be back in a second. 2 outs in the 7th. Got another new pitcher in for the Rams. Watching, looks like he has a pretty good curveball. He was missing outside his fastballs earlier. And Driggers will be the batter. 1 for 3 today. Has a single. Now he has runners at the corners with 2 outs. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit in the air. Left center field. That'll come down into the glove. And there's the inning. 13-8 is the final score in this one, as the Screaming Eagles came up short right there. A lot of pitching errors for the Screaming Eagles, had 9 walks. And we'll see if we can try in the 8th inning to come back. Welcome to the 8th inning. I'm so used to having double headers. I was trying to end it at 7 innings, but we only have 1 game today. We're playing all 9. 2 more innings of baseball. Here's the pitch. Ball 1 called upstairs. Going on 2.5 hours so far. 13-8's the score. Rams leading. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Hyde still in there for the Screaming Eagles. 1-1 pitch is taken for a strike on the outside corner. Now it's 1-2. Working quickly is Hyde. Trying to get this thing moving and put his offense back on the field. And that one's going to bounce to the plate. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Here's a 2-2. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. As strikeout number 2 for Hyde.
Up to bat number 4, Jordan Huntley.
Exactly what we needed. Now we're at the top of the lineup. Jordan Huntley. 1 for 2 today. 1 for 3, excuse me. He's walked twice. Fouled out. Struck out. And then last inning, hit a 3-run home run into left field. Without that, this would be a pretty close game. Screaming Eagles still in this game. Scored a couple innings, scored a couple runs last inning. 3 runs scored in the 7th. Brought it up to 13-8. 1 ball, 1 strike. Strike 2 called on the outside corner. Hyde is delivering right here. Finding some corner action. Time called from the batter's box. Climb back in as the wind shifts, coming straight in from center field. There's the pitch. Hit on the ground, foul, back to the dugout. And here's the 1-2. Swung on and hit to third base, picked up, throw to first, gonna be close, and got him by a step. Great throw over there. Scores a 5-3 as Driggers picked that one up and gunned him out over at first. That brings Torres up to the plate. He's 3 for 4 today. He's walked flat out. 2 singles and a double. Strike 1 called. Hyde starting to find some rhythm. Looks in, gets a sign, delivers. Just missed the strike zone on that one, 1-1. Hard hit ball into left field. That's going to get down and be at least 1 base. Takes a big turn at first and is going to go back. Held him to a single.
Up to bat number 44, Ozzie Millett.
Mendoza just made a great point right there to Hyde as he was talking to his pitcher. He did what he's supposed to do. It was a good pitch. It was just a good swing on it. In this kind of a game, when you have 9 walks and only 2 strikeouts just for this pitcher, but 9 walks altogether, you can't afford to put anyone on base by giving it to him. Make your pitch and let your defense do the work. Ball outside. Wind picking up a little bit more. And here's the pitch. Swung on and hit to third base, popped up. Throw to first is going to be close, but in time. And a beautiful play right there by Driggers, who got nailed on that. Throw to first. No runs will score. 13-8 going to the bottom of the 8th. We'll be back. Here we are in the bottom of the 8th inning, 13-8, Rams lead. Screaming Eagles trying to put some points on the board. First pitch, way outside, ball 1. It's going to be Jake Krause up to bat. Jack is 0 for 2 today, struck out, flew out, and reached on an error. Here's the 1-0. Swung on and driven in to center field. Playable, though. And there's the first out.
You can run
Up to bat number 13, Dawson Rickett.
run on for a long time, run on for a long time.
That'll bring up Rickett, who has walked twice and sacrificed. First pitch to him is outside. One ball, no strikes, 1 out here. 13-8 is the score. There's the pitch. Taken for a strike. Here's the 1-1. Strike called. There's that corner we've been talking about all game. The umpire's really liking. Ball and 2 strikes here. 1 out. Here in the bottom of the 8th. Here's the pitch. Swung on and hit into center field. That's going to get down for a single.
Up to bat number 1, Brandon Tamayo.
That was Rickett's first single of the game, and that brings up Brandon Tamayo, who's 2 for 2 today. Single, home run, and reached on an error. Man on, 1 out here in the 8th, trying to chip away at the lead a little bit more. Here's the pitch. Way high, ball 1. Large lead at first. Here's the pitch. Swung on and popped up. Hopefully it gets out of play. Looks like it's going to stay fair. Catcher's trying to get to it and has it. And now we're back at the top of the lineup.
Up to bat number 7, Clifton Dempsey.
Dempsey's 0 for 2 today. He's popped out twice and reached on an error twice. It's 2 outs. Here in the 8th, man on. Here's the pitch. And it's high. Huge secondary over on first. Had to retreat back to first base. And here's the 1-0. Hit in the air, right field. Drifting foul in cotton foul territory. And there is the inning. 13-8, only 1 hit on that one. And we're going to the top of the 9th. We'll be back. Welcome back, Screaming Eagle fans, here in the top of the 9th inning. Napoleon's up to bat. He's got one hit on the day, flown out a couple times, hit by a pitch, and reached on an error. That one is taken high. High delivers. Hit on the ground, third base side. That's going to be fair, as it was fair when it crossed the bag, going to second. Ball got loose, trying to get it in. He's going to 3. It's going to be close, and he's safe. Leadoff triple for the Rams. It's going to bring up Bernard now. He's got a double on the day. Struck out, grounded out a few times. Hide a little bit in the jam right here. I mean, on third, no outs. First base side, that's going to come off the glove. Throw to first. Bad throw. Should not have made that one. It almost led another base. Rum will score. And it'll be charged as an E3. Mills got over there, knocked the ball down. Couldn't get it into his glove, though, and then made a bad throw. And was charged with an error. 14-8 is now the score. Hyde delivers. Throw to first. Close, but not in time. No balls, one strike here. No outs. Check swing didn't go. Dropped out. A great slider. Bottom dropped out of it. Did not chase for it. Throw back to first. Back sliding. So far, it's 14 runs, 12 hits on 4 errors for Bluefield. 8 runs on 5 hits and 4 errors for the Screaming Eagles. Here's the pitch. Swung on. Chopper to shortstop, picked up, throw to first. That's the only play he had. And a good stretch right there by Mills, who almost did a split. Got the out. It's going to bring up Cordano.
Up to bat, number 24, Joe Cardona.
0 for 4 today. And reached on a drop strikeout. 1 away in the 9th. And here's the pitch. Outside. Long look in at second. Hyde comes to the plate. Fouls back our way. No balls, 1 strike, 1 out here in the top of the 9th inning. Hyde looks into second, finds a sign, delivers. Good pitch, but dropped out of the zone at the last second. And now it's 2-1. And that was low. Three balls, 1 strike, 1 out here in the 9th. Swung on, hit past Mills, who might have had a play on that. Pull back the last second. That'll score another run. And it's going to be 15-8.
Up to bat, number 33, Andreas Holzer.
Holzer will be up to bat. 2 for 4 today with a walk. Still 1 out here in the 9th. Holzer towers over the plate. Swing and a miss, strike one. So two have come across the score already. Looking for a double play right here. Hit on the ground. Shortstop. Do we get one? Past his glove. And an E6. Put him on first and second. Wheels falling off the bus here for the Screaming Eagles. That's the second error of this inning. One by first base, Mills. And the other one by the shortstop, Dempsey. Pena will be up to bat. Strike one called. Struck out last inning. Looking for another strikeout right here. First and second. Here's the pitch. Swung on and hit right to first base. Gloved that cleanly. Mills gets the out. Runners move to second and third. Now two outs. Good play by Mills.
Number 4, Jordan Huntley.
Trying to get the last out in this inning, but that's Huntley is up to bat. He's got a homer today. He's walked a couple times and is grounded out. Two in scoring position. Here's the pitch. Swung on and fouled off. High fly ball. That was popped up a mile. Easy catch in the outfield, and there's the inning, but not before two more runs come around to score. 15-8, and the Screaming Eagles are down to their last three outs. We'll be back. Here we are in the bottom of the ninth inning. Last three outs of the game. Screaming Eagles trying to go on a rally right here. Joey Allen's the first one up. He's got a single today, looking for more. First pitch is outside. Swing and a miss on that one. Joey swung through it. About to hit 3 hours on this game. It's been a long one. Screaming Eagles have given up 9 walks. It's really killed us early in the game. Pitcher will step off the mound. Here's the 1-1. Swung on and fouled off right side over the creek. The big swing by Allen. Just right behind the fastball. Payoff pitch. Foul back our way. One ball, 2 strikes here, 9th inning. Allen stats back in the batter's box. Hit on the ground. Easy play for second base. Throw over to first in time. And there's the first out of the inning. Screaming Eagles down to their last 2 outs.
After that, number 27, Torrey Jordan.
South side and east side. Gooch. They call me P Coach.
Torrey Jordan had an RBI single last time he was up. Looking for one right here. Here's the pitch. Swing on and miss. Swung through that one. Looking for the fence. Jordan climbs back in the batter's box. Looks like we're ready to go. Here's the 0-1. Check swing. Strike 2 called. And just like that, Torrey is behind in the count. Pitcher's count. And here's the payoff. Way outside, ball 1. Looks like he's trying to throw a cutter. I was going to cut outside, get Torrey to swing at it, but it threw it a little too outside. And here's the 1-2. Low for a ball. Two balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Here in the bottom of the 9th. And that's high. Torrey is fighting back. Full count. Swinging on that one, fouled it back. Three balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Jordan fighting back. And that's ball 4 outside. Fought back from 0-2 and walked him.
After that, number 75, Jordan Mills.
Jordan Mills up to bat, 0 for 4 today. Looking for his first hit here in the 9th inning. Good lead at first. And that's outside. Wind settling down just a tad. Outfielders playing straight up. Infielders in just a little bit. Shortstop's out. Swing and a miss, strike 1. And the 1-1. Looks over, checks the bag, and delivers. Upstairs. Mills gets back in the batter's box. And took one upstairs. Now it's 3-1. Getting a little interesting right here. There's the pitch. Swung on and fouled back. A good pitch right there. Cutter outside. And now it's full count. Three balls, two strikes, one out. There's the pitch. Swing on that one, fouled it right back, hit the pole. And we'll do it again. No one has really tested the arm of Cordona yet. Watched him in practice. He has gunned everything down at second. Now expecting to test it right here. Here's the pitch. And ball four called. We got away with one right there. That was strike three.
Up to bat number 5, Jose Mendoza.
Mendoza up to bat now. Still one out here in the ninth. Screaming Eagles trying to make it interesting. First and second. Here's the pitch. Upstairs. One-0 is fouled back. Good swing right there. Mendoza had a good cut on it. First base is right on the grass. They're going to charge one in. Second base playing back. Everyone else is playing regular. Pretty short in the outfield. There's the pitch. Way high. Ball three. If he loses them here, that's 3 straight walks. 2 balls and a strike. There's a pitch, swung on, popped up. That's not what he wanted. Right over the pitcher, and easy catch by the third baseman. And there's 2 away.
Up to bat number 0, Zach Triggers.
Triggers up to the bat. Here with 2 outs, man on first and second today. Looking to extend the game. Down to our last out here. Here's the first pitch. Check swing. Did not go. Hit in the air, foul ball. Third base side, out of play. Right at 3 hours. Game started at 2 o'clock. And we're still moving right here in the ninth. Two outs. And here's the pitch. Way upstairs. Rams kind of having a hard time in this inning trying to find the strike zone. Way inside, ball 3. That almost got the zone. Looks like it was a slider coming across the plate, or a two-seam maybe. Now it's 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs, and that one's fouled off. Staying alive, here's 0-0. Kraus is going to be up if Driggers gets on. And it all comes down to this one pitch. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs in the bottom of the 9th. First and second, down 15-8. Looking to extend the game. Driggers ready to go. There's the pitch. Swung on and missed. Ball got through him. Can he get to first base in time? There's the throw. And got him by a step. And there's your ball game, folks. Ends on a drop strikeout throw to first. Final score is going to be 15-8. Hard game to lose. Kind of sloppy. But we will take the loss and then come back tomorrow for 2 games. First one starts at 12. Next one's after that. Rams had 15 runs off 13 hits and 4 errors. Screaming Eagles had 8 runs at 5 hits and 5 errors. Thank you for joining us today on TFC Eagle Vision. Manager was CC Angus. Assistant or social media coordinator was Lydia Licks. Filmer today was Savannah Klingman. And I am Will Jones, voice of the Screaming Eagles. We'll see you next time on TFC Eagle Vision.